Good evening, guys. Very good evening, all of you. Am I audible to all of you? Yes, am I audible to all of you? Very good evening. Okay, so today, as I had told you, we are going to start with the DI section in from today onwards. Okay, so last week we discussed arithmetic questions for your foundation batch. Okay, PO, as I had taken few mains level as well as few pre-level questions as well. Okay, now in this also in the DI section also we are going to follow the same pattern. Okay, we will take few clerical mains level question, and along with that we will also take some few pre-level questions over here. Now this particular week my plan is to take line graph, then you will have a bar graph, pie chart, all the types of graph would be there. Along with that, at the end you are also going to have new pattern graph, that is nothing but the spider chart, application based DI, caselet DI, all those types would also be covered over here. Are you guys getting my point? Everybody? Rohit, yes, very good evening Rohit, very good evening. Okay, so guys, before we start the session, I want all of you to quickly share the session, guys, once in all the groups. Yes, so that we can start over here. Yes, all of you please share the session with your friends. Udit, yes, very good evening Udit. Okay, so let us start with the session now. Now today itself, as line graph is quite the premium or the easiest or the starting point of graph, I have decided to take one application based DI which was there in your clerical mains exam, and along with that we will also take one new pattern line graph over here. Okay, so that is my plan for today's session. Ashutosh, yes, very good evening Ashutosh. Now before we move on to that, I had given you few questions as a homework. Do you guys remember that? Question based on the probability. That was the homework question over here. Any one of you had tried those questions? Yes, I had given two questions for the homework over here. I told you there is some intersection concept involved in those concepts. Do you guys remember that? Any one of you remembers? Yes? Yes, Devendra, very good evening. Okay, so let us first discuss those questions over here, and then we will move on to the today's session. Okay, Ashutosh, Devendra, yes, very good evening. Okay, so let us start with those questions over here. Do you guys remember? I could see last section few of you had mentioned the answer over here. 7 by 8. Sandeep, that is not at all there in the option. Which question have you tried? Vineet is saying yes, Vineet has also tried it. Any one of you got the answer in this, guys? Okay, perfect. So let us discuss this over here. Really good question, guys. Actually, this is a conceptual question. So you are also going to learn a new concept in this. That is nothing but the concept of intersection over here. Okay, so I want all of you to please pay attention over here. So how will you go about this question? So first of all, they have asked you, two cards are drawn at random from a card of 52 cards over here. So what would be the total value? 52C2 over here. Are you getting it? You are drawing two cards from the pack of cards. So your value is going to be 52C2 over here. Everybody is following this? Okay, now what is given over here? What is the probability that either both of them are black or both of them are queen over here? Yes, so how will you write this? Anybody is aware about how to calculate these values over here? So first of all, when you are drawing the card, you have to calculate how many of these possibilities would be there. Okay, now for this, I want all of you to please pay attention over here. First, can anybody tell me how many black cards are there? In the card of your 52 pack, can anybody tell me how many black cards are there? Yes? How many black cards are there? So there are 26 black cards over here. Okay, if any one of you is aware, there are 26 black cards over here. So first let me write down the two intersection point over here or the Venn diagram. So in this black value I have 26 over here. Okay, and how many queen cards are there? Yes, Vineet, Sandeep, you are perfectly correct. Hem, you are also correct. It is nothing but 26 over here. And how many queen cards are there? There are 4 queen cards over here. Are you getting it? Now if I am taking a over section, okay, if I am taking the overlap or the intersection point of this, you know that in the black card there are 2 queens present. Yes, in your black cards, how many queens are there? 2 queens are common. Everybody is getting it. So here can I say this intersection would be 2? If this value is 2, the remaining value has to be 2 and this value has to be 24. Everybody is getting my point over here? Everybody is getting my point over here? So basically I have to calculate which all conditions are satisfying this condition over here. So both are black or both are queen over here. Everybody is following this? Everybody is following this particular concept over here? Now you have to write down these cases according to your given question. Okay, so you have to either take it from here. So 24, you can write down your value as 26C2, that is nothing but the black card, plus that is nothing but the overall queen card over here, 4C2, minus these cases which are the intersection point over here. Are you getting it? So this is what will give you your final answer. Okay, Arul has also joined. Very good evening. Very good evening. Okay, so this is how you have to go about this question over here. So I had just given you the direction. What about this one? Any one of you has tried this question based on the coin based question over here? Tossing of a coin. Tossing of a coin. Any one of you has tried this? 3 unbiased coins are tossed. What is the probability of getting at most 2 heads over here? Okay, so at most 2 head, that means maximum 2 heads they are talking about. Are you getting my point? Maximum 2 head means total minus all the 3 heads are there will be subtracted over here. Are you getting my point? So you have to subtract all those cases which are having all the heads over here. So what is the total probability? It is 1. Maximum 2 is what I want over here. At most 2 means maximum 2. Greater than or equal to 2. Okay, so what I am subtracting in this case over here, sorry, lesser than or equal to 2. At most means maximum 2. So what will you subtract from this? Where all R3 will only be subtracted. Other all cases would be counted over here. Everybody is getting my point over here? So what would be the answer? When all are head in this case, all are head, that is nothing but 1 by 8 case. So you are going to get your value as 7 by 8 over here. Everybody is following this? This question was a simple conceptual question over here. 7 by 8 would be the value in this case. Everybody is following this? Arul, did you get the answer in this? Simran is saying 51 by 121. Yes, you can do the calculation part over there. I think 51 by 121 is the answer over there. Is this thing clear? Ashutosh, Hem, Simran. Okay, so this was the concept over there. Now let us move on to today's topic, that is nothing but the line graph. Now yes guys, today is 14th Feb. So really special day. So I have special offer for all of you here. So I think all of you must have checked. So we have bought a really good offer for Valentine's Day for next 3 days. So it started yesterday itself, 13th, 14th and 15th. So tomorrow is the last date for this offer over here. What is the offer? Whatever course you are going to purchase, the validity is going to become 2 times over here. Are you getting it? So especially you can see the super elite subscription, that is for 6 months over here. You are going to get that package for 1 year. Are you guys getting my point over here? If you are using my name as the code, you are going to get 55% off. Okay, so overall the complete value would be 55% off over here. I want all of you to check out this Valentine's offer guys. Whatever course you are purchasing, okay, not only this, if you are taking SBI Clerk course, IBPS Clerk course, whatever course you are planning to purchase, you can use this code over here. You are going to get double offer or double validity would be there, and this offer is valid just till tomorrow. After that again your validity will become normal. Okay, so if you are purchasing it for 6 months, it will remain only for 6 months. But you can see how much advantage you are getting just for this. Okay, you have purchased the course today itself. Okay, super elite course ma'am. Yes. Super elite course, Pradeep, I think it is really good choice for you because 6 months would be accessible for next 1 year over here. Okay, Hem, I hope you must have tried my name as the code. Okay, I purchased RBI assistant. Okay, perfect one. So for that also validity will become double. So as he has already told guys, RBI assistant notification is also out. Now why I am telling this, because many students are really not aware about RBI assistant. So especially those who are writing IBPS PO and clerk and PO exam over here. So let me tell you guys, this RBI assistant level is also going to be like your RRB clerk, and last year itself they have modified your packages also. Okay, so there they have applied some increments. So really good offer package you are going to get. I think initial salary itself is 50k around. Okay, so the raised one, you can check out the details on the site, but they have applied the increment last year itself. So I want all of you to check out as we are preparing. Trust me, this syllabus, everything is same. Only point is you have to check out, the only thing here you have to check out is the competition over here. Now to get across that competition, because out of 100, the cutoff will be in 80, 85, 90s. Today itself, I had taken one session based on this. If any one of you is really beginner and is not aware, go through that, and guys, please join this batch because it is really golden opportunity. This year they are having 950 seats over here. So initially 950, again after increment it would be more. Okay, and anyways you guys are not having any exam in the upcoming days, so I feel that it is the best possible course or best possible time you can write this exam, and anyways you are prepared also. And if any one of you is beginner, you can join this batch. We are going to take prelim as well as mains both in this course. Along with that, you are also going to get mock discussion, mock paper will also be there. You can attempt the mocks. So I feel that this is a really good package. Only I think 1349 would be the price. So price is also nothing compared to what you are going to get. Are you getting it? So till your mains exam, this course would be available to all of you. Okay, Pradeep, Super Elite, can you check out my name as the code, Pradeep? Okay, you can check out the code over here. And yes, guys, your interview call letters are also out. Okay, so I think from 26th onwards, your interviews are there for your PO mains exam. Again, we are giving special offer for Valentine's Day today also. So I want all of you to check out. If any one of you has cleared the interview, we are having a really experienced panel so that you will get a exam like exposure over here. Whatever interview panel you are going to have in the actual interview, same would be simulated here as well. So I want all of you to check out. Again, if you are using my name as the code, you are going to get maximum offer over here. And still foundation batch also, guys, as I told you, this foundation batch validity will also be double if you are purchasing it in this Valentine week. Okay, so why not to make our Valentine's Day really special? So guys, do not forget to use my name as the code. If you are purchasing this, you are going to get maximum offer. And yes, this is the super elite package. Many of you are discussing about this. Okay, no, it is 3999 is the actual price, Pradeep. Okay, already checked, it's showing 3999, but if you are using my name as the code, you are going to pay 2624 for this. Okay, it is 2624 would be the price after you are applying Priyanka as the code over here. Okay, Pradeep, just check out. I feel that really good package for next 12 months. You can see rather than 3500 for 12 months, it is 5000 over here. So in 3500 itself, you are going to get it for 1 year. Everybody is getting it, so do check out, guys. And again, I'm telling you, suspect one and those who have joined late, RBI assistant, please fill the form, guys. It is on the same line as that of your other banking exam, so do not miss that opportunity. Today itself the notification came out. Okay, so I want all of you to just check it out. Yes, guys, so this was about the last week. We did these questions over here. Now we will move on to today's topic, that is nothing but the line graph over here. So first question is there on your screen. Can you try this question? We tried these two questions, right? Yes, I want all of you to check out these questions over here which are there on your screen. Yes. Before we attempt this, I want all of you to read this question carefully. So they are asking you what is the difference of profit earned from mixer and mobile over here. Okay, so what is asked in your question? They are asking you the difference between profit from mixer and mobile over here. Yes, so this is clerical mains level question over here. Do you guys want to try this or should I explain you? Yes, should I explain you or do you guys want to try this question over here? Clerical mains level question over here. Yes, guys. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let me explain it to you. Question based on the application based DI over here. Yes, Arul, I am going to explain it. It is actually application based DI. So in this, not only the shortcut, your concept would also be used in this case over here. Okay, so concept based on the arithmetic whatever we have learned. So let us start with the basics over here. First of all, what is given in your question? So this question is saying read the data carefully and answer the following questions over here. The first line graph is showing the percentage markup on the cost price of various articles over here. Okay, so here they have provided you how much is the markup percentage over here. Now before we do this question, especially those who are beginner, I want all of you to understand how the concept of markup and discount works over here. So this first line is talking about the markup. Second value is talking about the discount percentage provided on this markup value over here. Are you all following this? Now first of all, let me explain you whatever cost price you guys are having. Okay, based on this we write down the markup percentage. Okay, now whatever markup percentage is there, it is always a positive value or percentage increase over here. So how we calculate the multiplication factor? Original value is 100%. Above that you take a markup percentage over here. For example, suppose if I tell you 20% markup is there. So what would be the multiplication factor? 120% would be the multiplication factor over here. Are you guys getting my point? So the multiplication factor is going to be 1.2 over here. After this you are going to get your mark price. On this you are going to write down your discount percentage. Now discount percentage is always a negative value. So you have to just subtract it from 100 to calculate your multiplication factor over here. Suppose if I give you there is 20% discount, means multiplication factor would be 100 minus 20, that is nothing but 80%. Are you getting it? Based on this you can calculate your selling price over here. Now whatever value you are writing from here to here, that is cost price to selling price, will either show you profit or loss value. Are you guys following this? This value will show you either it is profit or it is loss over here. Everybody is following this? Is there anyone having any doubt in this diagram? Did you understand this diagram? Because once you understand this diagram, this particular question will become entirely easy over here. Everybody is getting this? Is there anyone having any doubt? Yes, Hem, Arul, Pradeep, suspect one. Is it clear guys how we have done this? Okay, now let us move on to the question over here. So I think we are ready for the question now. So what is given in your question? They have provided you the cost price of mixer and mobile over here. So let me just erase this diagram. We will move on to our question now. So here they have provided you the value corresponding to mixer and mobile. So for mixer and mobile they have given it is 10,500 and 15,000 over here. So what are they asking you? What is the difference between profit earned on mixer and mobile? I hope all of you are getting my point. Okay, Arul, please pay attention over here. I will explain you through question itself. Okay, please pay attention now. Now here when we are talking about the question, here they are saying about the mixer over here. Can you check in the first graph? Can you tell me how much is the markup corresponding to mixer over here? Any one of you, how much is the markup corresponding to mixer over here? Any one of you? Yes? How much is the markup? You have to just read it from the first line graph over here. What would be the value? Any one of you? Yes guys, so you have to tell me the value and multiplication factor corresponding to that. Yes, Arul, you are perfectly correct. It is nothing but 60 is the value over here. You are perfectly correct. It is nothing but 60 will be the value. Yes, Johnny has joined, Chaitanya, Shravani. Yes guys, 60 is the value. So as I told you, original value is 100%. And above that you are saying 60, that means my multiplication factor would be 160% or 1.6 over here. Everybody is following this? So this will be 1.6 multiplied by 10500. Everybody is getting it? Now on mixer you can see how much is the discount offered. How much is the discount offered? 20% discount is offered over here. So when you are offering 20% discount, 80% would be the multiplication factor. Are you getting it? 80% would be the multiplication factor. So you can calculate your selling price as 80% is 4 by 5 multiplied by this 1.6 into 10,500. Everybody is following this? Everybody is following this. Now I want all of you to quickly tell me what would be the selling price in this case. Yes, can you quickly calculate and tell me what would be the selling price over here? Any one of you? Yes. Can any one of you tell me what would be the selling price based on whatever calculation I have written over here? Yes guys, so quickly do the calculation and tell me what is the selling price that you are getting, so that we can discuss about their profit value over here. Any one of you? Anybody is getting the answer over here? So you can calculate what is the profit percentage. 13,450. Very good. Arul has calculated the perfect value over here. Yes, so simply you have to do the multiplication. Yes, as I told you, if you understand this diagram, definitely your calculation part would be easy. Simply you could have written 2100 over here. This is nothing but 6.4. Now directly multiply 21 6 and 21 into 0.4 over here. Are you guys following my point? You are perfectly correct over here. So 13,440 would be the value. Everybody is getting my point? Okay, so I have not left the space. That is why you may, you have to read it from here to there. Everybody is following this part over here. So let us write down the second value now. That is nothing but corresponding to mobile. Okay, so let us write down the value corresponding to mobile over here. Now, how will you write about the mobile in this case? So, let me write it here. For mobile, if I am reading from the first graph, if you are reading, 45% is the markup. So, let me write down 15,000 is my cost price. 45% means 145% would be the multiplication factor. Are you getting it? And on mobile, you are getting 20% discount over here. That means 80% would be your multiplication factor. So what would be the value? 15,000 into 80% into 145% over here. Everybody is getting my point? Everybody is getting the point over here? Can you quickly tell me what is the selling price that you are getting corresponding to this over here? Now again you can observe this is nothing but 4 by 5. 4 by 5 means what will you get? 12,000 over here. So directly you can say 12,000 into 145% over here. Yes. Can anybody tell me what would be the answer? Let me see whose calculation is fast over here. Very good guys. 17,400 would be the value. What a performance. Meena has given the perfect answer, and that too so quickly over here. How will you do this guys? As I told you, when you are multiplying this, you are going to get 12,000 as the value. Please pay attention. I am telling you the short trick to calculate this. This is 150% over here. So you can write 145. You can write this as 150% minus 5% over here. Now 150% is nothing but 3 by 2. 3 by 2 means it is nothing but 18,000 minus 600 over here. Are you getting it? 18,000 minus 600, which is nothing but 17,400. So in case of your calculation, you can use such tricks in the exam. Are you guys getting it? So 17,400 would be the value. So how much is the profit on mixer? If I am checking the profit value over here. Yes, so they are asking you what is the difference between profit earned on mixer and the mobile over here. So on mixer, if I am checking the value, how much is the profit over here? 13,450. Let me write it down here. Minus 10,500. And when I am talking about the mobile over here, it is 17,400 minus 15,000 over here. Can you tell me what would be the final answer? You have already calculated all the values now. Yes, you are perfectly correct. That is nothing but 490 would be the value. What would be the difference over here? 490 would be the value in this case. Everybody is following this? Is there anyone having any doubt? Is there anyone having any doubt over here? You can ask me. I think 540 would be the answer. Just check out. 540 would be the answer over here. Paila, Saujanna is getting it. Rohit is getting it. Perfect one. Meena also got it. Vineet got it. Everybody is following this. So using arrow diagram, guys, whatever application based DI you are getting in your exam will become really easy, especially in case of the profit and loss based question over here. Now if you have understood this question, I want all of you to give next question a try over here. Yes, can you try next question which is there on your screen? Yes, let me just shift the image here. Yes. Can you try this question over here? So here they have again provided you the cost price increment. I think the concept of this particular graph must be clear to all of you, right? The concept of this application based DI must be clear to all of you. Can you try this next question based on the LCD now? Based on the LCD. Yes, Shravani, Vinith, Hem, you guys are perfectly correct. 540 was the answer over there. Next question is there on your screen. Cost price of LCD is increased by 20%. Profit also increased by 960 over here. What is the difference between selling price after and before increment of the cost price over here? Do you guys want to try this or should I explain you? Yes. Perfect. So let us do it together. Okay, so I think many of you are beginner over here, so you may find it difficult when you are doing such questions for the first time. Okay, so let us do it together over here. Do not bother. You can pay attention over here. So what is said in your question? The cost price of the LCD is increased by 20%. Then profit of the LCD is increased by 960 over here. Now first of all, let me assume the cost price of LCD is X over here. Now they have given you, if I am talking about the LCD, what is the multiplication factor? Can you quickly tell me what would be the multiplication factor corresponding to markup? Any one of you? As 60% is the fractional value, your markup percentage is going to be 160% over here. Yes, perfect answer by many of you. Everybody is following this? 60% is the markup over here. Yes, Jagdish, you are right. 60% is the markup. So my multiplication factor is going to be 1.6 over here. Is everyone clear with this part? Yes, Jagdish, Sandeep, you guys are perfectly correct over here. Now if I am discussing about the discount, okay, let us talk about the discount now. In discount they have given 25% discount is there on LCD. Can you see it in the second graph? 25% discount is present on the LCD over here. So let me write down 25% discount here. That is nothing but 3 by 4 will be the multiplication factor. Are you getting it? 25% discount means 75% would be the multiplication factor, which is nothing but 3 by 4 over here. Everybody is following this? So what would be your selling price? Your selling price would be 1.6 into 3 by 4 into X over here. Everybody is getting this? Everybody is getting this point over here? Now this question is quite logical over here. Okay, so this question is quite logical. What is given in your question? When the cost price of the LCD is increased by 20% over here, profit of the LCD is also increased by 960 over here. Now if I am calculating the profit, let me talk about the profit over here. All of you please pay attention. If I am talking about the profit in this case, what would be the profit? 1.6 into 3 by 4 minus 1 would be the profit of the cost price. Are you getting my point over here? So I have written the multiplication factor minus the original price over here. This is going to be my profit in the first case over here. Now if I am discussing about the second case, when cost price is increased by 20% over here, this factor will become 1.2x. Other all things will remain the same. Do you agree with this? Other all things will remain the same over here. Everybody is following this? Now if all the things are remaining same, can you tell me what would be the difference over here? Can you tell me what would be the difference between both of the values? Because they have given you the profit of LCD is increased by 960 over here. So they have given you the incremented value in this case. So how much would be the increment? 1.2x minus x, that is nothing but 0.2x multiplied by these factors over here. Are you guys getting my point? which is nothing but 960 in this case. Everybody is following this. This was the tricky part in this question over here. Everybody is following this. Everybody is following this over here. Anybody is there who is having doubt? Anybody is there who is having doubt in this particular question? You can ask me if you are not following. Clear? Everybody is clear with this question over here? So we have written the incremented cost price and we had also written the original cost price over here. And now we have to talk about the difference over here. Now we are almost done with the question over here. So easily you can see this value is going to be 1.2. When you are dividing this, what would be the value of x over here? Can anybody tell me what would be the value of x over here? Hem, you can ask me your doubt. Chaitanya Kumar is asking, ma'am, profit part again. Okay, let me explain the profit part again. Many of you are not understanding it, I guess. Okay, perfect one. Please pay attention over here. So let me explain it to you. Here they have provided you, all of you please pay attention. So here they have provided you, this is the value of selling price. Do you agree with this? This is the value of selling price. This is your original cost price over here. So x and this factor. Are you getting it? So I have simply written the difference between both the values. This is my selling price. This is my cost price. That is the reason I was talking about the arrow diagram over here. Once you are getting the arrow diagram, these type of question will become really simple, guys. Okay, so what you have to do, write down this factor over here, which is your selling price, minus x value. That is why I have written -1 over here. Chaitanya, is it clear? Chaitanya, is it clear? Arul, no worries, you can watch it now also. Okay, now in second case they have said you that the value of the cost price is increased by 20% over here. The value of cost price is increased by 20%. That means my new cost price will become 1.2x over here. Are you guys getting my point? Now when you are taking the difference over here, only this part is what you have to subtract, because multiplication factor is remaining the same. I think everybody is following it now. That is the reason I have written this as 0.2x multiplied by this value over here. Now can anybody tell me what is the value of x or cost price that you are getting over here? Yes. Can you tell me what would be the value of cost price using this? So that is nothing but your x value. Have you calculated it now? I think it is the simplest one. Can any one of you tell me what is the value of cost price or x that you are getting from this question over here? Any one of you? Yes? Any one of you? Simple one, guys. You already got the value over here. Okay, you new student. Okay, perfect. 24,000. Rohit, you got it perfectly correct. Very good. Meena got it. Sandeep got it. So if you are cancelling this, this is nothing but 0.2. This is again 0.2. So you are going to get your x value as 24,000 over here. Your x value is going to be 24,000 in this case. Everybody is following this? Is there anyone having any doubt? Is there anyone having any doubt? Okay, so Jagannath, if you are following it newly, every day 9 PM is my class. Every day 9 PM we are having these classes over here in which we are discussing pre as well as mains level question over here. I hope everybody is following this. Okay, perfect one. So we have calculated x value, that is cost price value, as 24,000. Now can you tell me what would be the final answer over here? Now let me use the different pen. So what is your question? What is the difference between selling price after and before the increase of the cost price over here? So what is the selling price over here? You know that this is the value of selling price before, and afterward this became 1.2x over here. Everybody is getting my point? Everybody is getting my point over here? So what would be the difference in this case? So let me just write down, erase the previous part over here. Can you just tell me what would be the difference between the values of selling price now? Any one of you? Can any one of you tell me what would be the difference now? So only thing will that is changing is your value of the cost price. So this value will become 1.2x into 1.6 into 3 by 4x is remaining common, and instead of 1.2x you are initially having x over here. So this is your common part. Are you guys getting my point over here? So simple one. Now you have to take this value common. Okay, so 1.6 into 3 by 4x, and if you are subtracting this, this is going to be 0.2x over here. Write down x value as 24,000. Write down x value as 24,000. You are going to get your answer in this case. Yes, very good guys. Many of you had already calculated the value. What would be the answer over here? What would be the answer? Meena has already calculated the answer. So what will be the final value over here? You can just cancel this. This will be 0.4. This is 1.2 into 0.2. X value is 24,000 over here. So this is nothing but 576. So 5760 would be the value. Everybody is getting this? 5760 would be the value over here. Is this part clear with everyone? Are you getting it? It was really interesting question, and what was more important in this question is this application over here. You could have directly written down this with the practice, that is selling price and cost price. You would have understood that the multiplication factor is remaining same over here. Yes, C answer is the perfect one. Is everyone clear with this graph? Okay, so this question was there in your last year question. That is why I have taken this. Now this is the last question. I want all of you to try this question as a homework. We are going to discuss the next question now, which was there in your PO pre-exam. Okay, so I want all of you to try this question. If you are getting the answer, you can mention it in the comment box. Otherwise, tomorrow we are going to take this. Okay, now let us do the next question, which was there in your SBI PO pre-exam over here. Really interesting question based on the average. Yes, so before I do it, I want all of you to read this question carefully over here. Question was easy, but it was really conceptual. That is why I have decided to take this. Yes. Read the question over here. Should I explain you? Should I explain you? So in your SBI PO pre-exam and IBPS PO pre-exam guys, nowadays they have changed the pattern. Rather than asking you direct values, they will give you some indirect data over here. Okay, some indirect data would be provided. So why I am telling you this is, it is better if you decode the data initially. Are you getting it? So none of the data would be provided directly over here. Everybody is clear with this? Okay, perfect. So let us discuss this question over here. Okay, let us discuss this particular question over here. Now all of you please pay attention. I am explaining you the concept over here. So here they have provided you the below graph shows average of the batsman who played 25 innings in his career over here. Okay, so they have shown you the data corresponding to few of the batsmen. They have played 25 innings over here. Now here they have provided you number of innings played is represented on the x-axis. Number of innings are shown on the x-axis over here. And what about the y-axis? The average is shown on the y-axis. So whatever y-axis value is there, that is nothing but the average over here. Are you getting my point? Now there is one more important thing. The average are given after 5th, 10th and so on. That means whatever average is shown, that is after 5th. Whatever average shown after 10th, that is after the 10th match over here. Likewise, you are supposed to calculate the value. I hope everybody is getting this. Okay, now here they have provided you what is the meaning of average. So average is the number of runs scored till that point divided by the number of innings played till that point over here. This point is very, very important. Are you getting it? This particular line made it really interesting in the exam. So how you have to go about it is, for example, if I am talking about this value, let us decode the first value over here. So if I am talking about after 5th inning, they have given you 35 is the average. Are you getting my point? So first of all, let me write down from 0 to 5. That is nothing but 35 is the average. So what would be the total score? 35 into 5 would be the total score over here. Are you guys getting it? So 175 would be the score. Everybody is following this? Everybody is following this? Now next part is important. When you are talking about the average after the 10th inning, you are supposed to take all the 10 matches now. This value is going to be 3. So from 0 to 10, the average is 30 over here. So this would be 30 into 10. So you are going to get 300 as the total score. Are you guys getting my point? So from 0 to 5, you have calculated the value. Next value is going to be from 0 to 10 over here. So if I am asking you what is the value between 5 to 10, you are supposed to subtract these 2 marks. Everybody is following this? Everybody is following this? Is there anyone? Arul, Meena, Hem, everybody is following this concept over here? So we are calculating the total runs after that particular innings, and then we are calculating the difference over here. Now let us discuss this first question. I think Rohit is saying 300 is the answer over here. Let us discuss this particular question. So how will you go about this question over here? Here they have said find the run scored between 16th innings to 20th innings over here. So between 16 to 20th, that means if I want between 16 to 20th, first value I have to calculate is from 0 to 15, and then I have to calculate 0 to 20 and subtract both of the values over here. Are you getting my point over here? So what would be the value in this case? Till 20th, the average is 45. So 45 multiplied by 20 would be the value. And if I am calculating this value over here, it is 15 multiplied by 40. Everybody is getting it? So between this, I am going to get my 16 to 20th innings value. Yes, you are perfectly correct. So 300 would be the answer. 300 would be the answer over here. Question was easy. It was only about understanding the question over here. Everybody is clear with this? Everybody is clear with this? Okay, let us move on to the next question over here. Next question is there on your screen. Yes, can you try next video? Can you try next one? Now I want all of you to try this so that I will explain you which one would be the least value. So as I told you, you have to calculate between each of the innings over here 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15, as I told you, by subtraction over here, and then tell me which is the minimum value in this case. Are you getting my point over here? Yes, so this is how you have to go about this question. So calculate each of the innings and then tell me what would be the minimum value over here. 21 to 25. Arul is saying 21 to 25. No, Arul is saying D option. Rohit is saying, Chaitanya is saying D option. I am getting multiple answer over here. I am getting multiple answer. Rajat, do not bother. I have kept that also as the discussion. Okay, so radar graph will come in the upcoming session. Till this Saturday, we are going to discuss DI section itself. Okay. Perfect. So all of you please pay attention over here how you are going to do this. So he scored least number of runs in which of the phase of his career? First of all, between 0 to 5 we have just calculated the value, that is nothing but 35 into 5 over here. All of you please pay attention. 35 to 5. So if I am calculating the value over here, it is 175. Everybody is following this? Now let us discuss from 0 to 10. So from 0 to 10, if I am talking over here, that is nothing but 30 into 10, which is nothing but 300 would be the value. So if I have to calculate between 5 to 10, what would be the value? 300 minus 175, which is nothing but 125 would be the value. Are you getting it? Which is nothing but 125 would be the value over here. Now let us talk between 15 to 20. So how will you calculate the value between 15 to 20? 0 to 20 is what you have to calculate over here. Are you getting it? Sorry, we have calculated till 10. First we will calculate till 15 over here. So how will you calculate till 15? 15 multiplied by 40, that is nothing but 600. that is nothing but 600. So if I have to calculate only this range, I have to write down that is nothing but 10 to 15 will be calculated as 600 minus 300, which is nothing but 300 over here. Which is nothing but 300 over here. Everybody is following this? Everybody is following this? I have to just calculate the cumulative value in this case. That was the important concept in this particular question. Okay. Now let us talk about the next value. So 0 to 15 I have calculated. Now how will you calculate between 15 to 20 over here? So if I am checking this value, at 20 the value is 45. So this will become 45 into 20, which is nothing but 900. So if I am talking about 15 to 20, I have to take till 20 and subtract till 15 over here. So this would be 900 minus 600, which is nothing but 300 over here. Which is nothing but 300 over here. Everybody is following this? And the last part, that is nothing but till 25. Okay, so let me write it here. So if I am talking about 20 to 25, how will you calculate it? Till 25 you have 40 as the value. So 25 into 40, which is nothing but 1000. So what would be the value between 20 to 25? 1000 minus 900, that is nothing but 100 would be the value. Everybody is getting this? So they are asking you where the value is minimum over here. Now can you tell me what would be the answer? Yes, any one of you? Which one would be the value over here? So you have to tell me which is the minimum value. We have calculated the range in this case. So you are going to get 125 as the answer over here. That is 6 to 10 would be the value. Everybody is following this? Yes, 6 to 10 or 21 to 25? Jagdish, you are right. 21 to 25 would be the answer, guys. Are you getting it? So here you are having 175, 125, 300, 300 and last value is 100 over here. So in the last inning, he is going to have minimum value. Yes, clear answer is E. That is what I was checking, whether you are finding the values or not. Everybody is clear with this part? So these type of indirect questions are asked in your exam. So let us quickly move on to the next question now. So third question was this. What is the difference between runs scored by him in the first 5 innings and last 5 innings of his career? Now you have all the values in front of you. Can you quickly tell me the value? First 5 innings and last 5 innings over here. $75. Yes, Rohit is saying 75. Vineet is also saying 75. Very good, guys. Saujanya is also saying 75 over here. Very good. 75 is the perfect answer. We have already calculated the value. This is nothing but 100 over here. And here we have calculated between 0 to 5, it is 175. So 175 and 100. The difference is going to be 75 over here. Once you have decoded, I think it is really easy question over here. Okay. And now the last question. This is again the homework question for all of you. Yes. Can you try this quickly and tell me the answer? I am giving you time over here because we are left with last 2 minutes. So I want all of you to read the question and tell me what would be the value over here. $75. Yes, 75 was the correct answer for the previous question over here. You are right. So in this question, how you have to go about this is, they have given you the data corresponding to 11th, 13th, 14th and 15th over here. So we know the value of score which he has calculated between 10 to 15. Do you remember that? Between 10 to 15 we have calculated he has scored total 300 runs over here. Are you getting it? Now if total 300 runs are scored, so I have to write down 11th, that is nothing but 86. 12th is what I have to calculate. 13th value they have given, that is 103. 14th is 5 and 54 over here. So you have to calculate only this 12th value. I hope everybody is getting my point over here. You have to calculate what would be the value over here. Yes, you are perfectly correct in this case. So 36.5. Now they are asking you what is his average after the 12th value. Okay, this is again important. Yes, Rohit, you are right. So first you have to calculate what is his 12th inning score. So you are going to get your 12th inning score as 52 in this case. Everybody is following this? 12th inning score is going to be 52 using this value over here. Now what is your question over here? They are asking you what is the average after 12th inning. What is your question? You have to calculate what is the average after 12th inning. So you have to add the score till 12th and then calculate the average. Now this is 11th and 12th over here. But till 0 to 10, I have to pick up the data from here. Are you getting it? I have to pick up the data from here. Now you know that 30 is the average. So 30 into 10, that is 300. Plus it is 86 plus 52 divided by 12 would be the average over here. Are you getting it? So till 10th innings it is nothing but 30 into 10. After that you have 86 as the score. 12th innings you have already calculated and divide the whole value by 12 to calculate the average value. Yes, you are perfectly right. 36.5 would be the value over here. Everybody is clear with this? Is there anyone having any doubt? SBI PO pre question over here. Okay, so these type of indirect questions are asked in your exam, guys. And the last question is homework for all of you based on the same pattern. I want all of you to give it a try and mention your answer in the comment box. Otherwise, you can tell me it in the next class as well. But after you are solving, you can mention it in the comment box so that I can just verify your answer over here. Okay, so that is what I have for today, guys. Yes, hope all of you must have enjoyed today's session. Both of the questions I have taken bit higher level today because I wanted to take one mains level question and one SBI PO pre level question over here. Okay, tomorrow's class again we are going to continue with this DI series. As I told you, the Valentine week special offer is going on in which you are going to get 2 times validity, guys. Okay, any subscription you are purchasing, you are going to get 2 times validity over here. So if you are purchasing it for 6 months, you are going to get package for 1 year. Okay, so from 13th, 14th and 15th. So tomorrow is going to be the last day. You can just check out. And as I already told you, for RBI assistant also, today itself the notification is out. So do check out the detail. I have uploaded all the detail corresponding to exam on the site. One video I have recorded in the afternoon. So you can just check out that particular batch. And guys, if you are writing any banking exam, this is the best opportunity that you have. That is nothing but RBI assistant. Many students are really not aware about this. So do check out these details. Currently offer is going on. If you are using my name as the code, around 1300 would be the price. You can take check the details over here. So I think that is nothing compared to what you are going to get through this. Learn new concept and questions. Thank you so much. And if any one of you is planning to purchase the interview batches, guys, today we have offer on this as well. As your admit cards are out, you can check out the details over here. If you are using my name as the code, you are going to get maximum discount over here. Okay, so that is what I have for today, guys. Thank you so much. Hope all of you must have enjoyed this session. Do not forget to subscribe and like this session. So if you are new to our channel. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. See you guys tomorrow at the same time. That is 9 p.m. Bye-bye. Take care.